Hello YouTube, out here at the backwoods range, and been studying up on the American riflemen of the Revolutionary War, Timothy Murphy and the Rifle Corps that were at Saratoga and other parts of the Revolution. And there's a lot of legend behind them and some truth. But I decided to see with my Pedersoli 32 Kentucky rifle, trying to get a handle on some of the accuracy that you would have seen for the American long rifles of the time, and see if the reproductions, and if it can be done, how accurate these guns are. Remember, these are flintlocks. They're prone to hang fires. They do have some occasional missteps, and that's part of the secret of owning and shooting a flintlock. So what I've done today is I have set up you can hopefully just see it down there. There is a white index card about 50 yards downrange of here. And I'm going to see from here if I can hit that at all with this gun. And I'm going to try 4 or 5 shots, see if I can even hit it and see what happens. And using 20 grains of 20 grains of 3F shoots and powder, along with a 3/11 round ball and 0.1 of an inch patch glued with boar butter, and see what we can get out of it. Well, there you go, YouTube. I'm hoping with the way the camera was placed, there's not a lot of spots back here where I can stand this up, that it caught the round balls hitting the target. I decided after I hit it a couple of times to see if I could keep hitting it, and I noticed I was hitting it a little left and a little low, but I was hitting it. And again, this is at 50 yards, and it's not a real rest that I'm shooting from. I'm basically just leaning this thing on the wooden sticks that I have that I call a blind, and letting it have at it. So you're not sitting from a bench, you're just kind of seated and just resting it. It's just a very simple rest. But at 50 yards, this gun is very capable. As I imagine, with a lot of practice, could this gun reach out to 150, maybe even a couple hundred yards? Sure. I can't vouch for the amount of power that would be on the 32 ball when it gets there. Probably not a lot. But the fact is these guns are capable of very good accuracy. Don't let anyone tell you that a flintlock rifle cannot hit a target accurately, repeatedly, even a target this small. I can imagine that, say, someone like the hands of Timothy Murphy or some of these riflemen in the American Rifle Corps that were put together, like before the Battle of Saratoga and places like that. I can imagine guys that really knew what they were doing. These guys were all backwoods hunters. They'd been doing this for years, since they were boys. A target this size was probably not a big deal. A man-sized target, I'm going to go ahead and assume, was well within their capabilities. But again, this is just to show the accuracy of a flintlock rifle on a small target like this at 50 yards is very, very possible. And that being said, YouTube, have a good day.